Welcome to Met Lectures in One Click, and this is Raveena. Today, in this video, we're going to see about the epidemiological triad. Okay, so what is epidemiological triad exactly? So, epidemiological triad is a concept which explains everyone how does a disease occur in a person. Okay, so it describes the concept of how the disease is going to occur in any human being or animal or anything of that sort. Okay, so that is what is epidemiological triad. Before going into epidemiological triad, we should know how does this evolve. We should know that point now. Okay, so before before in the historian period, people did not know how disease occurred. They were like puzzled. They did not know what is the reason behind. So they kind of had many superstitious belief and dogma saying this could be the reason, that could be the reason, it could have been like that or this, like this. Okay, so they were like having thoughts like that, and they possessed many theories out of superstitious beliefs and all. So those theories were supernatural theory of disease, theory of humors of Greeks and Indian, theory of contagion, and the miasmatic theory of spontaneous generation. So all these theory were possessed by everyone in the historian era, saying of having many superstitious beliefs and dogmas in them. But one theory came forward where all of them were able to accept that, and they all accepted that theory. And that theory were germ theory of disease is the theory which were accepted by everyone, not by the superstitious belief but by the scientific knowledge. They kind of had that scientific knowledge. They forgot they started thinking scientifically after this evolution of the germ theory. How does this theory happen? This theory happened because of the two scientists who's none other than the Louis Pasteur and the Robert Koch. Louis Pasteur was the one who said there is no theory of spontaneous generation. Nothing comes just like that. There is an agent behind of every disease. He was the one who brought that concept. And who is Robert Koch? Robert Koch was the one who discovered anthrax. So both of them said that disease did not come just like that. It has some agent behind. Disease occur due to some agent, and because of them only the bacteriology, the field itself got evolved. In that period of their scientific research and all only, the many bacterias and many other organisms were discovered, like gonococcus, tuberculous bacillus, pneumococcus, and then vibrio cholerae, diphtheria, and other organisms were discovered because of their thoughts only. So generally people believe that because of all these things only the disease occurred. So generally the germ theory of disease involves with this one. That is, it says 1-to-1 reaction. That is, disease agent will attack the man and thereby it causes the disease. So this is what the germ theory of disease explains us. But as the time evolved, even this germ theory of disease, people were not accepting. Okay, so from the superstitious belief, they jumped into the germ theory of disease. Now, from the germ theory of disease, people started having a broader spectrum of views, and they started having more other concepts. In that, one universally adopted concept which was called as the epidemiological triad, and this triad deals with three things. One is the environment, the other is the agent, and the third one, it deals with the host. What does environment deals with? It deals with the surrounding, the external condition in which any person who is living or it can be the surrounding, it can be the atmosphere, it can be the sanitation, or anything of that sort. Okay, and what is the agent? Agent is the one which causes the disease, and the host, it can be human or animal, which harbors the disease. Okay, so these thing is the is all these things are the components of the epidemiological triad. Now, epidemiological triad depends, that is the environment, the agent, the host, depends upon certain factors. We will look into the depending factors of all these three components. So first, looking into the agent. Agent is of two types. One is the infectious agent. Infectious agents such as the bacteria, virus, protozoans, that is the parasite, virus, all other organisms like that, we call it as the infectious agent. The other one is the non-infectious agent, which is like the dietary intake, tobacco consumption, alcohol consumption, and then injuries, traumas, accidents, and other things which leads to the disability to the living. We can call it as a non-infectious agent. Okay, so the next one will be the host. Host depends upon the factors depending upon the host are the level of immunity. Okay, if the level of immunity is reduced, there's more chance of that particular person to get disease. So that deals with the level of immunity, and then genetic makeup. Okay, and then the level of exposure. If the exposure is more, they're more likely to get the disease. If the exposure is less, yeah, definitely. But suppose if the immunity is very much reduced, even a little amount of exposure can lead to the development of the disease. Okay, so, and then the state of health. Okay, and the overall fitness. If the fitness is very low, okay, of course, anything which is very low in these five things, that is the level of immunity, genetic makeup, the level of exposure, the state of health, the overall fitness, if anything in this, if it is low, definitely there is a high chance of the agent to attack the host to cause the disease. Okay, and the environment. Biological aspects it has, that is the social, cultural, and the physical aspects, like overcrowding, lack of sanitation, the kind of social behavior they have, which can make more contact of this agent and the host together, like that. Okay, so, and then the surrounding, and it can be and the environment can be also within and also the external to the community. Okay, now generally what happens is this agent, this host, and this environment should interact. They will interact with each other. When they interact with this, when these three components interact, there will be an evolution of a disease. And this epidemiological triad mainly deals with the non-infection, communicable disease. Okay, it mostly deals with the communicable disease. Okay, mostly, and then also the duration of the disease. Okay, now epidemiological triad, I just want you all to make you bit clear. Okay, for example, if you take TB, okay, we'll put the concept, we'll put epidemiological triad. I'll try to explain you how tuberculosis occur to a person, keeping the epidemiological triad concept. Okay, so you have the environment, you have the agent, and then you have the host. Okay, now suppose when you take tuberculosis, what is the agent? Agent is the mycobacterium tuberculosis, right? Now, when this agent attacks the host, what kind of host it attacked? Reduced immunity, undernourished, and other such categories of host also. It can affect the old age, it can affect the pregnant woman and other conditions, but mainly the reduced immunity and undernourished people it mainly affect. And then The environment, if the environment is overcrowded, lack of proper sanitation, or even mostly in the lower socioeconomic status people, the tuberculosis has a more chance to attack. Okay, so when all these three components interact with each other, there will be a development of a tuberculosis, that is the disease, to that person. Okay, so this is what the epidemiological triad deals with. How does a disease cause? That is what this epidemiological triad gives us a point of view. Okay, so hope you all liked it and hope it is informative to you all. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy that you have watched it, and please do subscribe my channel. Please do share. If you like it, please like it. If you have any suggestion or comments, please do comment on my video. Thank you so much.